Welcome to Module 12 that I call Prepare to Launch. Let's at this point review a little bit about what I covered in this course. We started with considering your why, looking at both your personal purpose and your company purpose, learning more about the terms mission, vision, values, and purpose when it comes to your company. We discussed some other terms like CSR, ESG, sustainability, and how those relate. And then we talked about the part of actually building a green team or sustainability committee or sustainability board at your company, choosing your champions, choosing your leaders, and empowering the people to be part of the solution. Then we talked about ideas of ways to overcome common bottlenecks that impede progress, concerns about cost, time, and knowledge. I want to just remind you that when you're putting together a team or building on the idea of better employee engagement for advancing sustainability leadership or really anything else at your company, purpose needs to drive the agenda. You need to ask what your goals are. Now, when it comes to a green team, here are some of the things that you might want to achieve. If you're early on, part of it could just be about building basic awareness that this is even an issue that your company needs to tackle and is willing to tackle. When you get further down the line, you may have goals that involve changing your operations or taking a better look at your supply chain. In some cases, there could be regulatory requirements, whether that's about reporting, about changing out the ingredients in your products, various other regulations in different markets around the world that are going to affect your operations. And you may be motivated to make changes in advance of those regulations so that you're prepared. Perhaps you just want to be able to investigate new opportunities to collaborate with your colleagues, to collaborate throughout your industry, or to even involve cross-industry collaborations where you can find smarter ways to use resources. The specific purpose is going to depend on your company, how big it is, what industry you're in, and where you are in your environmental sustainability journey. We talked a little bit about who's on a green team. So this is maybe a good time to go back and review that. Who have you involved? Who else can you involve? And what are their responsibilities going to be? And that was part of the logistics that we talked about how often the team is meeting and what it's doing and who's going to do what. I mentioned employee surveys a few times. Those surveys can be ways to just gauge employee knowledge, to figure out who might want to become more involved in doing a green team. And also just as a measurement of where you are and a way of letting all the employees know that their voice matters. If you've done some of these surveys, it's important to analyze and evaluate the results. What are you going to do differently because you did the survey? So now it's your turn. What are your next steps? Think about what you've learned in this course and what support you need to move forward. What tools do you need? Who do you need to talk to? What kind of training do you need? And where can you rethink what you're doing to make sustainability leadership an important priority and to make the difference that you want to make in the world? I noted earlier that your company needs to have a purpose beyond just making money. Look back at that purpose and think about how better employee engagement is going to help you get there. Good luck with your plan. And I am here to support you along the way. Thank you so much for being part of this course on employee engagement and sustainability leadership.